questions for Pryce and Sam?
Sam, your dad said that you and Rink especially have been really vocal over these last few days about guys having the right mentality for this time of year. I guess what's been your message? What are you really trying to hammer home to some of your teammates that haven't been on the spotlight before?
Yeah, well, you just have to do everything in your power to, prepare the best that you possibly can, because you only get one chance at this, and especially for Rink and I being seniors is our last chance to get this tourney win for this program. So we're going to do everything in our power to prepare the best that we possibly can, and I think we're just bringing that urgency and trying to spread that to the rest of the team.
How's that been received over the last days?
I think really well. There's obviously things we need to clean up, but that part of that is the scout team doing a good job of giving us a look at Troy and what they're going to do. So I almost take it as a positive if we get our butts kicked that first day, because that means that scout team's giving us a look, and we're not going to be surprised when it comes to the game. So, I feel like we've had good energy these past few days, and we're just going to make sure as leaders to make sure everyone else has that energy.
What were the 2 years ago? What were the lessons you learned from that experience that you can now apply here?
I remember just thinking, like, we're going to win just because we wanted it more, and we're the team without the program or without the tournament win, the only Power 5 team without one. You feel like once you get to that position, you're going to be so desperate that's going to fall in your hands, and that's not the case. Every team in the tournament is an amazing basketball team. They've earned the chance to play in it, and it's not going to fall in your hands. You have to prepare really well. You can't get caught up in the distractions, and you have to do what you did to get there.
Sam, since you've been around for a while, I'll ask him instead of you about this, Pryce. But I mean, how big of a cloud is that over the program that you guys haven't broken through as a program?
I mean, it's definitely a thing. It's not like we don't talk about it. Everybody knows it. But like I said before, you just have to focus on the preparation, on the things that you can control. We can't control the 8 losses that happened before we were here. So, just go out and play it like a regular basketball game. We've been playing this game our whole lives. It's not bigger than what it is. It's just a basketball game, and you have to treat it like that.
Pryce, what has it been like listening to Sam and Rink draw on their experiences this week to try to share some knowledge with everyone?
Yeah, it's been great. Obviously, they've been there, played in the tournament, as has Kale and Jamarcus. You definitely listen to what they have to say about the tournament and how to go about it. So I think they've done a great job of that, and we'll be ready to go.
What does this mean for you with the season that you've had, both individually and collectively as a team, to get your first shot at the NCAA tournament? I guess, how are you personally approaching this week?
Yeah, I've waited for this for a long time, it feels like. Obviously didn't get there my first 2 years, so being here now, it's really special, and it's a testimony to what we've done as a team here. And I'm going to we'll be ready to go. That's all I can say pretty much. We all want this very bad, but so does everybody else, so we got to be ready.
How do you, Pryce, balance the excitements and emotions of your first tournament with locking in and being ready to go?
Yeah, Sam kind of said it like it's just another basketball game. We'll prepare the same way. We'll be really locked in and scout the next couple days and just treat it like any other game. And I think that's how you got to go about every game in this tournament, whether it's Final Four or whether it's round of 64. So we're going to do that.
Hey, Pryce, Fred has talked a lot about all the firsts that have happened this season for this program. So the way the season is viewed, how much of it hinges on breaking through?
It's kind of that's a tough question. It obviously it'd really suck if we weren't to get that first win, but we're just going to take one game at a time as we have the whole year. Be really locked in on our preparation, trust what the coaches have to say, and trust our film, and trust each other, and that's how we'll go about it.
Sam, looked like the scouting report on Troy is they like to pressure defensively, create turnovers, and crash the glass. Those have been 2 areas of concern for you guys the last few games. What's kind of the mentality, not only to fix it on your end, but to prepare for what you're going to see on Thursday?
Yeah, I mean, definitely something that's given us challenges this year is the old glass. Purdue exposed us on that both times we played them, and I think they're 55th in the country in offensive rebound percentage, so that's something that caught our attention and a big focus in our scout. So we're going to be locked in on getting rebounds and just making sure they don't get extra possessions. And, I think a lot of taking care of the ball is on me as a ball handler, just playing smarter basketball. And we gotta bring it our all. We're not gonna underestimate this team because they're mid-major. We know that they play very hard and they have athletes and size. They're not just gonna roll over and let us get rebounds.
Sam and Pryce, just how big is it to get Oklahoma City and be driving distance for Husker fans, and how important will it be for you guys to have a big turnout from Husker Nation?
I think they would have showed up wherever we got, but yeah, I mean, I think being driving distance is definitely a plus. It's going to be amazing to see the fan support. I'm really looking forward to getting out there and just seeing the turnout because I know it's going to be amazing. And yeah, they're going to have our backs, and we have to go play with the energy and put just like, not thinking of the right word, but we have to show stuff on the court to get them behind us and get that energy going early.
Yeah, same thing with Sam. What Sam said. I'm super excited to see the turnout that we get there. I heard it was like 80%. You guys, wherever you played, Memphis, yeah. So being in driving distance, I'm really excited to see it, and we gotta show it and get the fans involved early and use it to our advantage.
Is your brother giving you a scout in the arena?
He's talked to me a little bit about it. He said to sneak in the locker room and check out his locker if I can, but. Yeah, he won't be able to be there. He'll be on his trip, so it kind of sucks to not be able to have him there. But yeah, I'm super excited to get down there.
Hey, Pryce, old McCaffrey made it to the NCAA with Penn. Kind of what's your thoughts on that?
Oh, it's amazing. I'm so happy for him and their program. I was cheering pretty loud for him when they were playing in that championship game. It was a great game, and obviously TJ Power had an unbelievable game, but super excited for him and the McCaffrey family. So we'll see what happens with them as the tourney goes on.
He's taken to the NCAA.
Yeah, he's a great coach. I'm super happy for him.
Coach brought up and has, I guess, the last couple weeks of blocking out the noise and just staying focused. What specific steps have you guys taken to enjoy the ride, but at the same time kind of like, okay, we got to keep these walls up?
Well, me personally, I delete social media. I don't really care what anyone has to say about our matchups and anything about our team. I think I just really am trying to focus on what our coaches tell us for the scout and how they want us to prepare. And as a leader, you try to spread that message to the rest of the team. I'm not telling guys to delete Instagram or Twitter or anything, but just try to get them to focus on what the coaches are saying and, just as a leader, try to spread that message as well. So, yeah, I mean, it's really just focusing on what we have to focus on, as simple as it sounds, and just not getting caught up in kind of, this is everyone's dream to play March Madness, but you can't just be a Cinderella story just by playing in it. You have to go and make it happen.
Sam, you guys played at all different kinds of times during the regular season, as early as 11, as late as 10:15 Central Time. What do you guys think of having the second game of the day on Thursday at 10:40 a.m.?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy that we get to play early because I'm kind of a anxious mess on game days, and if I was just watching all these games, I would have been pretty jittery, sitting and waiting all day. So I'm excited to get out there, do it early. We practice in the morning, so it's not going to be a shock to our system having to play earlier. But yeah, it's going to be fun to try to go out and get it done early.
Pryce, do you feel the same way? Did you like the morning draw?
I do. I do like morning games better. I don't know how we've done throughout the year with the early games, but it always feels like me myself feel better in the morning. So yeah, I don't mind it at all. But we would have been ready to go regardless of the time. So
For both of you guys, when you're out and about in town, I'm sure you guys have gotten a lot of attention this year just because of the way you guys have played. But how many times do people, if at all, say to you, "This is the year, this is the year"?
Pretty much every time I go out, it feels like I can't really go anywhere anymore, which is awesome. I love this fan base in this town. It's just been unbelievable support we get. But I go to Chipotle and I can't even get a bowl without having to take a photo or getting a comment from someone. But it's great, and like I said, just unbelievable support, and I'm excited to see it down in OKC.
Did they mention the streak?
They do, yeah. Everybody really does. But, yeah.
How about you, Sam?
I don't get recognized as often as you'd think, probably. I wear a hat, and I fit in.
Hide a little bit.
Fake nose and mustache, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.